All right, Uber burst onto the scene 10 years ago. Doesn't seem like it's been that long. Since then, it has upended transportation throughout the world. But Uber's remarkable rise to the top wasn't always a nice, smooth ride. Here to talk about the book Super Pumped, The Battle for Uber, is Gwen Reyes, our favorite book critic. So usually we're talking about fiction. Today, it's all nonfiction,
Oh, yeah.
but we don't lose any drama.
No, I love the drama. I was like, if I have to switch out of a nice fiction novel, at least we're going to have some sort of people battling it out for control and power.
Remind everybody, because I think that, Uber is so ubiquitous now that, people get in it, they take a ride, they don't remember the history here.
Yes,
And
exactly.
it has an interesting history.
It has such an interesting up and down, and because of the launching of Uber coming out right after the recession, it was kind of able to take advantage of all of these sort of government undersights that nobody was paying attention to. Tech was such a huge deal and still is a huge deal, as we've seen in the last decade. But he was really able, Travis Kalanick was really able to push through all of that with his pure bully attitude, but his also just like growth oriented. And he was very results oriented. And that was something that really pushed that company hard, but it also was the main thing that made him fall on himself.
I was going to say, when you talk about somebody who's really, really aggressive, usually
Yes.
they end up creating some real success and then sort of imploding off of it because the people around them aren't willing to help them out much.
Yeah, and Mike Isaac's book, Super Pumped, which is all about that. And Super Pumped, which actually is a phrase that was one of his 14 core morals that he had for Uber. Super Pumped was like just to come in with a great attitude. So Super Pumped is the name of this book, but he really takes an opportunity to interview all of these different people who worked around Travis. He doesn't actually interview Travis in it, which is kind of nice because he gets to see what other people thought of him without getting the story from the person who can kind of control what he's going to be putting out.
Sometimes you need other people to fill in those blanks there, but it didn't end great for him.
It did not end well for Travis. It ended okay for Uber, but not for Travis. He was kicked out of the company in 2017, walked away with $5 billion when it went public this year, but he's working on other things, but has nothing to do with Uber anymore.
Let me refine my last statement. It went great for him.
It went fine
If he
for
walked away
Travis,
with $5 billion, it doesn't matter if you lost the job, does it?
No.
I could be let go like that. That would be great. Gwen, thanks as always.
Thank you so much, Jason.